Hey, it's Gav from Hiking for Health, and welcome to another wild camping video. But today it's a quick one. I haven't really planned it. Just wanted to get out and in the hills. So, sort of last minute. So, heading to one of my favourite places to do a wild camp tonight. It'll be nice to get the tent up and just sit and watch the evening pass. So I've just gone past Grindslow Knoll, which is just here, and I'm heading to the wool packs. I think there'll be an abundance of pitches over there, so I'll have to go and find one. So I started my channel in August, and I saw that I hit 1,000 subs today, so I'm happy about that. So thank you to everyone who subbed and liked a video or watched one. It's a hobby I really enjoy, and I look forward to dedicating more time to it in the future. The sky's the limit with adventure, isn't it? There's so much to do out there and explore. So I've reached the wool packs, and now I just need to find somewhere to pitch the tent. There are so many places up here. So quiet. Somewhere with a nice view, please. Absolutely. So I think this is where I'll be tonight. It's got a lovely view of Jacob's Ladder. Yeah, this will do. So that's everything out of the main part of the bag. I've got my big Agnes Rapide SL, OEX Leviathan 900, Cloud Peak 2, bag of electrics, Rab down jacket, some bits and bobs there food wise, Decathlon pillow, a few bits of extra clothing, and bits and bobs in the side pockets and the front pocket of the Exos 48. So I'm all sorted and ready to chill out for the night. So I'm all set up and I'm looking forward to getting some tea out. I've taken the easy way out today. I've made myself some tuna pasta with mayonnaise, and it's all in a cool box, so all nice and cold. So that'll save me having to get the jet boil on. I brought the Hero stove actually today because I only need it for coffees. So it'll be a nice and easy use of water tonight. No need for lots of water for dehydrated meals. Now the sun's going to set over there, so I'm going to get a bit of a false sunset. It'll go over that ridge, but there'll be a bit more time before it sets behind the actual horizon. And the sun rises over here in the morning, so I might make my way over there early and maybe do a time lapse. We'll see. Look at the size of that thing. Got a couple of doom bars here and I've jammed in the ice pack, what's left of it. It's not that cold, but better than nothing. So this is what I've got for my tea tonight. It's a bit of a healthy one really. Got some fruit in there. Nice banana. Tuna pasta salad. And some yogurt for later. That is a long way down. So I drove through Hathersage today on the way here, and they were having a tent exhibition. It was the outside store and the Alpkit store, and they had pretty much every tent you could think of set up on the football pitch. It was brilliant. Got to look at all the Terra Nova tents and the MSRs. There was the Nemo tents. The Alpkit Tarp Star looks amazing. Really like the look of that. 3-season tent, pole in the middle, lots of room inside. It was amazing to see the difference between the Helm Compact 1 and 2 in terms of room. They look quite similar because they're exactly the same design. They didn't have the 3 out, but that would have been enormous. The 2 was big enough. They had some pizzas on the go as well, but I didn't have time to stop. So the sunset's been and gone. We're just left with that now, a bit of cloud. Everything's starting to become very still, very cold. So the tent is calling. My sleeping bag is calling me. So I'm considering what way to go back down tomorrow. I could do Jacob's Ladder. I could return the way I came, go back via Crowden Tower, past the Knoll, Grindslow Knoll, and then into Edale. Or I could do Crowden Clough. I'm not sure. 3 ways. I think Jacob's Ladder will definitely be the longest out of the 3. This is the view from the tent. I'm on the flight path, so every now and again a big plane flies over. But at the wall packs you can see loads of little head torches. People putting up tents, doing their night walking. Good morning. So it's just turned 5 o'clock and sunrise is at 5:20. So I'm just having a walk to see what it's like. There's not a great deal going on, so I think I'll probably get a hot drink on. I slept well last night. Fell asleep about 11 and slept all the way through till just now. So here's Jacob's Ladder, and round about there in the bottom left you can see where the path splits into 2. One's the shepherd's path, and there's the ruin of an old building just there on the middle of the downward slope. But that's a lot trickier than it looks. It just seems to never end, old Jacob's Ladder. Great walk there. There's the Great Ridge, that's Rush Up Edge, Mam Tor. In the background there, that's Grindslow Knoll. And these are the wall packs. There's some campers over there on that edge, a couple of tents. Last night you could hear some voices. It's amazing how the sound travels when everything goes quiet. So it's about 7 degrees at the moment, so it's quite nice, not too chilly. It's not every day you get to wake up somewhere like this at 5 o'clock in the morning. Sounds of nature everywhere, with the odd big aeroplane going past. There's a bit of a mist in the valley, a few tents dotted about. It's so nice waking up at somewhere like this and just to see what happens as the sun rises and the morning begins. Such a beautiful place. You could spend hours exploring these wall packs. It's like a ready-made obstacle course. I show my age here, at the end of Krypton Factor. In the distance you'll probably be able to make out the trig point at Kinder Low, which is at 633 metres. So that's everything packed up. Everything's in its bags, ready to go in the Exos, but I'm just drying the tent out in the sun. It's really starting to warm up now. So the down jacket's come off. So it's just a case of that, getting all nice and dry, and then I'll pack everything in. You can just about make out my shadow down there, stood between those rocks. Right, time for a hot drink before making my way down. Well, I'm all sorted. It's a bit of a mocha type of morning, so that'll sort me out before I begin the big walk down, which is always really pleasant at this time in the morning, because it's usually very quiet. It's crazy to think when you contemplate the sort of geological aspect of how long these rocks have been here. These gritstone rocks that were formed probably millions of years ago. I read somewhere that this part of the world would have been down near the equator, and you can't help but notice lots of faces in the rocks, and your imagination sort of just runs off with you. Like that looks like a foot. You know, the land of the giants, rock giants. There are so many faces you can spot in these rocks. It's just great to explore. So if you've got a spare day or two, get yourself to the Peak District. Look how beautiful it is. Right, it's time to head off again now. I've left no trace, and I don't care how many times I have to say it. I'll say it on every video if I need to. It's so important. I just hate coming across rubbish up on this beautiful landscape. So look after it, please. So I'm thinking of making my way down to Ringing Roger and then down to the Nab for just something different. Mixes it all up a bit. I do like the view from the Nab. I would like to camp there, but it's just a bit exposed. If I ever did, it would have to be a set up very late and pack up very, very early. But it's a beautiful view. But all the views are beautiful around here. Okay, so let's get on the journey. So reflecting on the camp, the conditions were just perfect. Wind speeds were only 5 miles an hour. The temperatures were temperate, quite mild at night, nice during the day. The sun was out for the sunset and the sunrise. Managed to sit out beside the tent until about 9:30, 10. Maytime is always nice for a wild camp. No midges also. I'm glad I remembered that, because I know we're on the verge of that season. I did bring a midge net just in case, but luckily not one midge. Going past what I call the frog. Croydon Clough looking magical. I'm guessing you just won't be able to appreciate the depth on the TV. So I just felt a spot of rain. Nothing's really forecast, but I've got what I need just in case. Hello to Mark, by the way, who I was chatting to back there. It's one of those chats that was going to be about 2 minutes and ended up being about half an hour. It's always good to chat to people and see how they're doing. It's a beautiful view here, look at that. Wow. So that's Grindslow Knoll up there, the Great Ridge in the background, and that's Grindsbrook Clough. I'm heading over this edge to Ringing Roger, then I'll make my way down to the Nab, then into Edale. Right, so I'm just coming up to this gate. After one of my wild camps, I decided to head down here, and it was steep. Especially there's one section where you get about halfway and it's almost vertical, but it gave me a shortcut to then go through Grindsbrook Clough. About this time last year, I think. Brew time. Well, the rain started. I was debating whether to put my rain cover on my backpack, but I don't think it's that heavy. So I'm coming up to Ringing Roger, the top of Golden Clough, where the 7-minute crossing is, across to the other side of the plateau. There we go, look. It's nice to see the fresh green coming through. Soon all this heather will be purple, late July, August. I've gone all the way across this ridge and then just drop down here, and this will take me down here. Ringing Roger's up there, and this will join the main path when you come off Ringing Roger. Yesterday I went up there and round the back of Grindslow. So this point here is called the Nab, and it's probably my favourite viewpoint in all of the Peak District. You can see Win Hill and the entirety of the Great Ridge all the way through to Rushup Edge. It really is just full 360. Love it. So at this point, I'll sign off at the end of another video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for helping me reach 1,000 subs. And I'll hopefully see you again on another adventure. All the best.